I've never been much of a sports person, well, unless you count cricket. Growing up, basketball wasn't exactly on my radar. My school had a polo team, a chess team, and a croquet team, but basketball was something that people only played across the pond. But once I moved to the United States, I started to look into basketball a little bit more, and the thing that really interested me was how incredibly wealthy the players were able to become, earning themselves tens and tens of millions every year. And when it comes to wealthy and successful basketball players, it's impossible to ignore LeBron James. He is estimated to have a net worth hovering somewhere of about $500 million, and he has a habit of spending it on mansions and villas across the United States. In fact, just a few months ago, LeBron happened to purchase a house in my neck of the woods, and it's rather impressive. That's why today we're going to take a look at LeBron's newest addition to his real estate portfolio, a $36.75 million mansion in Beverly Hills. LeBron James is one of the most successful awarded basketball players in history. He has 2 Olympic gold medals, as well as 1 bronze medal. He's participated in 10 NBA championships in his career, and he has managed to walk away from those championships with 4 championship rings. 2 of those rings were from playing with the Miami Heat in the 2011-2012 season and the 2012-2013 season. 1 was collected in the 2015 and 2016 season when he was playing with the Cavaliers, and 1 was just recently snagged in the 2019-2020 season with the Los Angeles Lakers. Back in 2018, LeBron left the Cavaliers, his home state team, and signed a 4-year contract with the Los Angeles Lakers for a whopping $154 million. Although, judging by the way things are going, the Lakers have gotten their money's worth. He helped lead the team to victory in the 2020 finals against his former team, the Miami Heat. That being said, in his nearly 20-year NBA career, LeBron has managed to earn quite a bit of money. But the NBA isn't the only thing that has helped him amass his almost $500 million fortune. LeBron has had several prominent sponsorships, including Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and a Nike sponsorship that was expected to garner him $1 billion over the course of his career. He's also invested in Blaze Pizza and has partnered with Calm, a meditation and sleep application. He also happens to co-own a production company, Spring Hill Entertainment, which is actually producing Space Jam 2, in which he will star. So, that gives you a picture of how LeBron could afford this impressive mansion off Benedict Canyon in Beverly Hills. The Mediterranean-style villa was originally listed for $39 million, but LeBron managed to snag it for $36.75. Not too shabby of a deal, if you ask me, especially when you consider the size and the history of the impressive home. The home was originally built in 1934, back in the golden age of Hollywood. It was built for Charles Boyer, an actor whose name you might not recognize, but I can promise you, back in the heyday, dames were wild for him. Then, in the 40s, the home was owned by Howard Hughes, who owned RKO, a prominent film studio. However, Hughes never lived in the home, instead renting it out to famous actress Katharine Hepburn. Eventually, the home was purchased for $2.6 million by Lee Phillip Bell, the creator behind several soap operas, including The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. And my oh my, is the home bold and beautiful indeed. For starters, it is set on an impressive 2.72 acres, which is far from easy to find in the hills of Los Angeles. Believe me, I've tried. The home has around 13,000 square feet of living space, which is spread between the main home, 2 guest homes, and an impressive pool house. First, let's take a look at what you see when you arrive on the property. The main home is tucked away at the end of a long, winding driveway. Of course, the driveway is separated by a secure gate and monitored by dozens of cameras. It is also lined with mature palm and cypress trees, which adds to the Mediterranean feel that is so sought after in Los Angeles. There is a motor court in front of the home, where LeBron can store his mini cars safely. The motor court also features a stone fountain that complements the exterior of the home quite well. Inside the house, you'll find 2 bedroom suites, 4 bedrooms total, 7 bathrooms, and a whopping 7 fireplaces. I suppose during the rainy season, it'd be nice to curl up by a crackling fire in the mountains and maybe cook some marshmallows. And my, is this home up in the mountains. I can attest to the views offered in this part of Beverly Hills, but I might be honest, I think LeBron may have snagged a better view than I have from my home. There are views of downtown Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, and on a clear day, the Pacific Ocean. Truly fit for a king. The main home is an impressive 9,100 square feet, with a big chunk of that square footage belonging to the main living room. The living room features vaulted ceilings with exposed beams that speak to the historic appeal of the home, while still maintaining that open feeling that is so coveted in modern architecture. In the living room, you can see one of the 7 stone fireplaces leaving its mark in the center of the room. The glass door behind the living room is now able to completely open up, giving an indoor-outdoor living space. I can just imagine how nice it would be to have a party on this property and just sit by the fire while the brisk night air rolls through. The view alone from the living room is breathtaking, and it becomes even more so when you step out onto the patio, where the oval-shaped pool can be found nestled between palm trees and artistic fountains. Though the thin rectangular infinity pools are very much in style in the hilltop estates of LA, I must say there's something rather wonderful about historic pools like this one. By the pool, there is a pool house with 2 bathrooms, giving guests plenty of privacy to change into their undoubtedly expensive bathing suits. There is also a shaded sitting area where guests can escape the sun. If LeBron wants to have guests over for a more active hangout session, well, they can head over to the lighted tennis court, which even has its own viewing pavilion. Who knows? Now that the home is in his hands, he may have to turn the tennis court into a basketball court. But there are plenty more places where guests can be entertained, and where LeBron will be able to relax. The home features one of the most cozy home theaters that I've ever encountered. The plush room has carpeting and a large screen. However, once the movie is over, guests can pivot the chairs around and instead enjoy yet another crackling fire while they drink and discuss the film they've just witnessed. Perhaps my favorite thing about the room is the projector tucked away in a recessed ceiling, allowing for that mood lighting to really make the room feel like it's a theater. That all being said, LeBron is a family man. He's married to his high school sweetheart, Savannah, and has 3 children. When he isn't traveling, he has a nice dining room to settle down and eat with the family. The dining room features skylights that let the warm California sun shine right in. There's a fountain that appears to have a statue of a girl holding a bucket of some kind. Since the photo isn't super clear, we can just pretend she's palming a basketball maybe. The home also has a library, which might be a nice place for LeBron to display his Olympic medals. The carpeted library appears to feature original built-ins, which adds a rather charming touch to the room, if I might say so myself. Unfortunately, there are no photos floating around that showcase the bedrooms or the bathrooms, but I'm fairly confident they must be magnificent, judging by the other bedrooms LeBron owns. This is LeBron's 3rd house in Los Angeles. In 2017, he moved into a home he built in Brentwood, which cost $23 million. In addition, he owns another impressive house in Brentwood Park, which he bought for $21 million back in 2015. So, there you have it, the newest home of LeBron James. What do you think of it? Is it worth the money? Some of my sources even say that LeBron may be demolishing the home and starting all over. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, and maybe turn on post notifications. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Now, if you don't mind me, I have a pickup game I can't miss. Pip pip de doodly doo.